My ex-girlfriend is 5 feet, 108 pounds on a good day. But on a bad day, a man decides to make her a heavyweight. She opts to shop in the men's section, so he decides that her wearing boxers makes her one too. I remember a conversation we had where she said she had 3 strikes when it came to her sexuality. Being gay, having a deep voice, and masculine presenting was too gay for her family. They tell her she could have been so beautiful if she dressed like a lady. But I wonder if they say the same thing in her casket. The man who attacked her hit her with 3 strikes. It was so hard, it broke her jaw in 2 places. What I'm learning about straight men is if you have loose lips, they'll give you the face to match. So fear becomes a way of life, and I wonder if a skull cracks and no one is around to hear it but me, does it still give me PTSD? Body felt like a tree, so red bones turned to redwood, like he ate timber, tried to stomp her in the streets, back flat against the concrete like he was conquering something. He beat her unconscious while telling her she's not a man, because the best way they will show you a woman is by seeing how much you can bleed. Hit her point blank, period. 2 years later, and still no sentence. And even though we're not together, I'm so afraid of seeing her fall apart. Gays being friends with their exes ain't a lie, because we know what it's like to lay bleeding and have no one to call out to but Jesus. And ain't it funny how there ain't much of difference between having nails in your hands and screws in your face? Doctors crucifixed her jaw with wires, and I tried to be grateful that she's still alive through the wire. But what shock her to shock trauma? How can you be happy your life wasn't taken when her spirit was? When every street corner looks like shadow boxing. Queer women wear a mask instead of masculinity, because we are so afraid that our clothes will get us clotheslined. And as a film, I knew this day would come, but still, when you see your baby's body be still, you can't help but think that the silence is like a funeral. But I would rather die than let that shit happen again. Roddy said, we die for the pussy and ain't no metaphor, but it's meant for all the different ways gay women gotta stay strapped. Fuck fighting hate with love. Nigga, your teacher gonna be on a t-shirt, and I fight and I finger the same way I fight, so fuck these